up? This is Derek Lovett, founder of the MC Life, your source for on-demand life coaching. If you're anything like me, then budgeting is probably not the most fun thing in the world, but it's necessary. So I typically use a spreadsheet. That works for me. But today I want to share a very simple tweak that can help you keep tabs on your budget so that you can really embrace the moment and build for your future.
All right, let's talk about how to budget. I know that this can be a source of angst or frustration for a lot of individuals, but it doesn't have to be. So we're going to simplify this into 3 steps. Number 1, you need to know your numbers. What do I mean by that? There's 3 numbers you need to know. Your take-home pay, which is what you see on your paycheck. Your fixed expenses total of your expenses that are recurring monthly and typically don't change or only change slightly, such as utility bills, mortgages, rent, car payments, etc. Then you want to know your variable expenses. How much on average do you spend on gas, fast food, groceries, and items such as that? Once we know our 3 numbers, now we need to have a plan for the money. We should never get paid and not know where that money goes. That's whether you get paid on the same day every month or whether you get paid intermittently throughout the month. You should already have a plan for the money. So what does knowing where your money should go look like to you? You've got to track your budget. So I want to show you a quick example of what that could look like. You want to have checkpoints where you give yourself a snapshot of exactly where your finances are for that month. You might want to start on the first day of each month or maybe the last day of the end of the month. But you want to have several of these checkpoints every month. Then you want to write down what your balances are in each of your spending accounts. So if you're married, you may have individual accounts and joint accounts. If you're not, you may only have 1 or 2 accounts, but you want to write down those balances on that date. Then after that, you want to keep a tab on what fixed expenses have come out of your accounts between that checkpoint and the next time you do a checkpoint. Now here's what's important. You've got to have an approximate total for your fixed expenses. Then once you do your next checkpoint and you look at your balances, you can know the total of your fixed expenses that is left to come out. Once you know that, you can subtract that from your account balances, and then you know what you have to work with. But also what you want to do for your variable expenses is you want to keep tabs on those as you spend them. As you get food, as you get gas, something miscellaneous that may have been unplanned comes up. You want to keep that tally of those items so you can know what you're spending and where you may need to cut spending the next month. And just from this, you have everything you need to play the game. So here are the rules. You're working to minimize stress, maintain your quality of life, avoid unnecessary expenses, increase your cash flow, and increase your net worth. If you do these things, you win the game. If you're interested in using the budget tracker and a holistic approach to planning that incorporates your finances, check out the R3 planning framework and make sure you get a copy of the R3 planner at www.refreshrefocuserebuild.com/planner. Also, if you're interested in going more in depth with your finances, check out our workbook, Building a Better Budget. We've got downloadable templates for you to use, and you can find that at www.themclife.com. Also, make sure you grab our Smart Budget spreadsheet. If you prefer to input numbers into a spreadsheet instead of writing them down, this will save you time month after month and allow you to manage your budget in a very efficient way. Thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe.